This is Michael Tucker, and you're watching the new Legends on Deck podcast with host Brian Koss and David Conde.
Hello and welcome to episode 10 of the new Legends on Deck podcast. I am Legends on Deck senior editor Brian Koss, along with our founder, David Conde, our co-founder, David Conde again, our usual partnership. And we have a very special guest today, Arsel Giowou from Harmony Baseball Academy in Cameroon, Africa. So you are the founder of the Harmony Baseball Academy, which this is a very unique baseball story for us, and we were very excited to have you on today. We'll get rolling here with questions because we have a lot of them.
Yeah. So Arsel, that the reason why Legends on Deck was created, and our fans and our followers know, is in 2015 we had a heart to want to find that one star, that one player that no one knows about, and highlight them and give them the platform that not many people do that. That's why we call it Legends on Deck, next star in the game. And since then, what we also try to do is search online and look for different programs, something that's changing the face of the game. And I came across your Twitter page. I looked at your website and I was very intrigued by it. I told Brian, I said, we really want to reach out to him because I think what you're doing in Cameroon, Africa is something that all American audiences want to know. And we also want to get your word out of what you're doing. Can you give me an idea first how you started in baseball, you personally?
Yeah. Yes, of course. Since I want to tell you that I'm playing baseball since 18-year-old when I was primary school. My coach comes to my school to tell me about the game, but this time I didn't know the game. That was I just cried to go to play baseball because I don't know that my fils in the training I saw equipment that I never see before, like gloves, but I never see that before. That was very amazing for me to see that. After 3 years, after 3 years, I was in Japan to play baseball and WCBF World Children Baseball Fair. It is Japan that I see a baseball field for my first time. Baseball stadium in Japan, that was very amazing because we don't have baseball stadium in Cameroon. Baseball is the face for in Cameroon. I saw my face baseball stadium in Japan. I have my face personal equipment in Japan, that's gloves, ball, cleans. That was really amazing for me. also see also see professional baseball players. Wow, that was amazing. Also coaches that I was working with them. That was very amazing for me to have this opportunity to travel to the game. After after that, I'm back to Cameroon. I'm back to Cameroon. My goal after that is to give us the chance to kids in Cameroon to play baseball, to also have this opportunity because this I have this opportunity to travel like the game, or kids also in Cameroon can travel. That's my goal now. It is why in 2019, yes, 19, I created Harmony Baseball Academy, the academy that have the academy. The objective it is to give opportunity to kids from Cameroon, to kids who are poor, to give opportunity like scholarship, travel, uh, in short, any opportunity that we can give to your kids. Yeah, it is sure we don't have a law of a kid in Cameroon because the game is new in Cameroon, but we work with kids with equipment that we can have because we love the game. That's the face. That's the face. If we love the game, we can do anything that we want to
Exactly.
do.
Exactly.
Yeah. We work with kids, we train kids, we work every time. Yes. Also, we know that the game is not good here in Cameroon. We don't have what I can say that we don't have a lot of team. We don't have a lot of team in Cameroon who we can play championship or league. You know that. That's why I also created Harmony Broward Little League. We are also a Little League. Little League why? Because we want to give the game to your kids. Because if we can train kids after they can play baseball, we do nothing. They need also play the game. That's why we create also a league to give the games to your kids to be able to play. I have training because it's it is it's the goal to have training because we need to have training.
So let
That's
me ask
why I
you a
love the
question.
game.
So
Yeah.
when you started Harmony Baseball and you wanted to give this back to the kids, who did you contact? Like, who's helped you to create the academy? Who's helped you to train the kids? Like, where did you get that help from?
Okay. Also, I want to say when I was Japan, I take a contact because when I was Japan, we was several countries like Cameroon, US, Japan, Canada, Germany. In short, we have many countries. I see many countries in Japan. I take contact from many coach from USA, Canada, Germany, France. Yes. After that, I've been in touch with them. After back to Cameroon, I tell them about my project to grow the game in Cameroon. They say, "Wow, that's good. That is good for a young like you who want to do something like that." Okay, they say, "Okay, we can help you with equipment, something like that." That was
Awesome.
with something like that. Okay, thank you so much. 3 months, yeah, I think it is 3 months. Yes, 3 months after they send me my first equipment, my first baseball equipment. 3 months, 3 months after. Yes, after it's that 3 months after they send me my first baseball equipment, it is with that I started to train kids in my community. my community want to play baseball. Now they try to help me with anything that I need. Also something like that for the development of the game here in Cameroon.
David and I were really intrigued by your website, harmonybaseball.net, and of course we're going to link it into our post. But what's neat is that he shows a video of what's going on there. You could see pictures and get a real visual for what his training program looks like in Cameroon. So, Arsel, how many students do you, or campers or whatever you would call them, are involved in the program right now, and where are they coming from? Are they all coming from the local area?
The kids that we're training.
Yes. Yeah. How many do you have, and where are they coming from? How wide of an area are they coming in from?
They come from your community. They are all poor.
Okay.
They come from your community, and now we have more than 18 kids that we train in the academic.
Okay.
More than, yeah. For in this edition, we plan to have eight teams in your league for the HBA, for the Harmony Baseball Academy Championship. That will be in August. We will have eight teams.
18.
Nice.
Okay.
And how long does the camp? How long is the academy? How long do you have them there? How long do you train them? Have you any of them that have graduated from the academy? Like how does that process work?
We work like the game is not new. It's new here in Cameroon. We can your objective for the fees is to give the game to a lot of kids. That's why we take attraction. We work most in the pitching, pitching defensive, to kids what to take the gloves, what to take a ball, what is a fly, what is a ball, what is a ball, what is a relay. That's why we work most with the kids, because they need to know the basic about the game.
Yeah.
They need to know the basic. We work most in the basic about the game.
That's good. Fundamentals is very important.
Yes.
So I'm going to jump in with another question that I'm thinking of. So how foreign of a concept has baseball been to a lot of these kids? So what other sports are they used to playing? I'm assuming that soccer, football would be more of the traditional sport locally. But how do the kids react when you introduce the game of baseball to them? Is it like a real novelty to them?
Yes, of course. First, the best sport, that the best sport in Cameroon is called soccer. First, that's the biggest sport in Cameroon.
Right.
But now we have what I can tell that we have a logic in Cameroon. Where we want to take a kid to play the game, we distribute. We have a fish. Do you know a fish? A fish. Yes, we give that to your kids in the community. They say them come to play baseball. Baseball can give you a lot of opportunity, something like that. And a lot of kids in Cameroon need to have opportunity, because they are poor. They need to have opportunity. That's why when they come to play baseball, we do your best to take care of the kids who will come in your academic. When we take care of this, the rest in the academic, yes. So you will do your best to take care of the kids.
Sure. It's interesting.
So they can know, for them to do not go to another sport, because we need to have a lot of kids to play baseball with us. Yeah.
So it's starting to grow as more kids learn about it, and as they get exposed to it, you're adding more in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I had a question because I looked on the website and I was very intrigued because the first thing I saw was a Mets jersey, and I'm like, wow, that's amazing. There's a kid in Cameroon, Africa, wearing a Mets. I'm a Mets fan. Okay, where do you get the baseball jerseys from? To get and do the kids know what the teams are when they're wearing the jerseys?
My jerseys,
Yeah, like where do you get them
my
from?
all your jerseys, equipments, all we have come from ESA because a lot of coach ESA are amazing for what I'm doing in Cameroon. They're amazing. That is amazing for them to see a young man like me to do something like that. That's amazing.
That's awesome.
Okay.
That's awesome. Do the kids know when you give them a jersey? Do they know what team that is?
Yeah, sure. They don't know. They don't know the teams. They don't know. They really don't know.
And quick question: where are you? I'm looking on a website, and we'll share this as well in the podcast. But I see a big field, which looks like a soccer field, but then they're off to the side. So are you probably? Is it a big wide area where you're doing the training at? Yeah. Is it within the city of Cameroon, or is it in different areas?
Now I'm the first one training kids in Cameroon to play baseball. I'm the first, but in the future I'm planning to bring the game in another community. So next year we can have 3, 2, 3, 4 can where baseball can play, where we can play baseball, because the goal is to give opportunity to every kid to play the game, every kid all over the Cameroon to play the game.
Is your dream of having a professional ball player come out of Cameroon one day?
Yeah, of course, that's the goal. That's the goal, of course. Why not?
That would be awesome to see that, and it'll be a big testament of what you're doing there, and a big thank you to you for starting this. For someone that didn't really know the game, somebody showed you the game, and you taking that little bit of knowledge, and now you're showing these kids the game. And we think that's an awesome thing, because we love baseball, and I teach baseball too here. And you're right. You said earlier, you have to love the game to play the game, and we love this game. So it's great to see it expanding.
It is the best sport. It's the best sport in the world. Baseball. Baseball is the best sport for me. For me, I like baseball. I like baseball more than soccer. A lot of kids can like to like soccer, but me, baseball is my passion. It's my passion.
What position?
That. My God.
What position is your favorite position?
Fifth base. I was fifth base, man. I'm left.
Yeah. You hit left.
I was fifth base.
Very cool. What about your equipment wise? So you've got, it looks like you guys have a variety of things. You're kind of piecing things together in terms of equipment that you have for the kids to train with. I guess, one of the biggest things that we want to know from our side is if somebody is trying to help you guys grow over there and help you support your program and what you're doing, what can we do to help, I guess, help you guys achieve your goals with training kids over there in Cameroon?
First, that we don't have a training about coaching. We are not really a coaching. We are not really a coach. That's why you're a coach. We don't have the basic about the game. If you have a coach who will come from another country like US or Canada to come to Cameroon to teach also us, because we need also that. We need also to know more about the game in the training. That's the first. We need also, if coach about another country can come to Cameroon to train coach players that will be really amazing, that will also help for the development of the game in Cameroon. We need also we need also more coaches to
Yeah.
train kids. We need also more coaches.
You,
Also we
yeah.
need, if we have many training camp, so we also need a lot of equipment. Now
Yeah.
it's done now. We also need a lot of equipment. That why we also need equipment to be able to train a lot of kids to play the game in Cameroon. If you have a lot of kids who play baseball in Cameroon, we also need to give a championship to your kids. We also need that. That's why we also need funds to be able to give championship to your kids, because they also need that. They also need play the game, the real game.
So tell us, is it if someone was looking to assist your program, is there a way for them to send you guys funds? Is it better to send you guys direct equipment that you can use? I'm sure you're probably going to say both, but how would someone go around about doing something like that?
To do like that, to do something like that, that's really amazing. That's your goal, because kids, the objective for the kid that we train is it to have fun. If
Sure.
kids have fun, that is the objective is okay, because we play a sport, but we don't have fun. That is not good. The first objective is to have fun. That's why we work very hard to give that to your kids, because they need that. Also opportunity to your kids.
You have in your website where you have partners that are on your website. You have people who have helped you. You have a mentor, supporters. You have people with your website. You have others that show here, like ambassadors. I guess they're from different parts of the world. Is there a way that we can kind of, do they continue to connect with you? And is there a way that we can connect with them to see what else, like what avenues that we can attain to get you what you need? Like we want to try to see if we can put people in connection with your people and with you, to try to see if they can provide things. So maybe you can get a coach to come from a country locally that play baseball, or something a little closer. You know, it might be more feasible to have that happen. So so the people who you're partnered with, you have a communication with them all the time?
Mm-hmm. No paper, nobody connect me with this coach. It's me. In Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. I thought user with only this coach. User. I told with only this coach. I tell them what is baseball in Cameroon, because they need to know how baseball is another country.
Just sort of getting the education about what the game is important, because that way kids might be attracted to it. So getting information out to kids, maybe videos or instructional books or things like that.
Mm-hmm.
Would that help?
Yeah.
Yes, of course.
Is there a way, like you're I'm assuming you're communicating with us on the video, obviously, you know, live on the phone. Is there a way that other kids have that opportunity to do that? If videos were sent your way, that you can show kids the fundamentals? Because a lot of the kids here that, you know, in America, sometimes kids look at YouTube, right? And they'll look at how a coach breaks down the practice, and sometimes I use that for my practice sessions, and then kids can say, okay, this is how we do it. So then the more they do it, the better they get. The more reps that they have, the better they get. It's just by doing it and doing it over. So I'm assuming that there's a way to get videos to these kids, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, we're very intrigued and we're very impressed by what you're doing, very intrigued by, you know, how it can continue to grow. I mean, and I'm not saying this in any negative way. I mean, I seen pictures. You have a bucket, and you have a soda bottle, and you have that's a tee. You know, that you put a baseball, and that's a tee, and that's amazing that you've created something like that. You've used your environments to help these kids adapt and love a game that we take for granted in America for the tools and the equipment that we have. So it's amazing what you've done to create something and create a love of a game. So, you know, we're gonna do everything in our part, in our power, to get the word out, to see what can us Americans and people around the world do to really support Cameroon and your mission.
Yes.
And the goal is one day to have 1, 2, 20 professional ball players
At the
coming out of
Major League.
Cameroon.
In the
In the
Major
Major
League.
League.
That's right.
That's the God.
And there is an outreach by Major League Baseball to go around the world looking for ball players. I mean, we have the World Baseball Classic. We have now London has many leagues there that are popping up. When before London, you didn't hear about baseball. So the next one on the map has to be Cameroon, Africa. So that's something that we're gonna help you put you on the map.
That's the games. That is the games. That's really the game to have around a people from Cameroon in the MLB, because if you have people in the MLB or college, we do. It's really amazing for us to have. It's honor for us. Also, yes, a lot of kids can see that. Also, we have that God. We give us a lot of kids also in the academy will come to play the game with us.
Yeah, it's going to give you guys that exposure you need to, you know, it's going to, once you get somebody that's elevated to, like you said, a college level or a professional level, the kids there will be able to see that that's achievable. And then that will help bring attention and the right resources back to what you're trying to do.
Yeah. Also, I have one other question. So the local area, like the local government or the people there, how have they how have they reacted to what you're doing with these kids?
It is me in the logo.
Huh?
It is me in the logo.
Oh no, not the logo. I mean, but yeah, that's awesome that you create that with you. But like the local people who live,
me.
That's you. That's awesome.
People who left me to do that, who helped me to do that.
Yeah, who helped you to do the logo?
It's a man yes, who helped me to do that. But it's me and the logo. This man is the me.
That's awesome.
It's me.
What about the local people that live there, like the families and the local government? Like, has anyone ever said, "Wow, this is amazing what you're doing"? Have they tried to help you as well? That's awesome. I'm sure that the parents of the kids are very thankful that you have them busy, you know, doing something and becoming healthy. They're running, they're throwing, and their bodies are, you know, they're getting healthy out of this. So I'm sure the families are very excited about what you're doing.
Yes, of course, because they think the kids can also have opportunity one day, because if they don't think that they did not leave kids who come to play baseball with us, they also like to say the kids have fun when they play baseball. Yeah. That's why I think all parents are happy to have the kids in baseball playing baseball.
Well, that's awesome. I think that you're changing the next generation by what you're doing. You're helping them to believe in themselves and have dreams. And I think that you're going to change without you realizing it. And maybe you do, but you're going to be changing a lot of lives. People are going to look back and they're going to be very grateful for what you have created. And we're very grateful that we had the opportunity to speak with you and share your story to our followers and the American people here.
Thank you so much. Thank you. That's our dreams.
Absolutely. Well, Arsel, we are going to share all your information The website's going to go into our video. We're going to make sure that all of our readers and our listeners know about Harmony Baseball. And we'll continue to look for ways that we at Legends on Deck and our listeners and readers can help you guys achieve your goals. So that's what we're about. We're about giving you that platform. So we really appreciate having you on today. David, Arsel, that was a great episode number 10, Legends on Deck podcast. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.